morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Gurpreet Kaur. Sorry, give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. A little bit of a technical difficulty, but I hope you can hear me. Let me know in the comment section if you can actually hear me. So let me start off this segment with first introducing myself. My name is Gurpreet Kaur. I'm a career and job search coach. I help you become a go-to expert in your career so that you can earn more money in your career. I've helped 200 plus career professionals double to even triple their salaries, all in a matter of days. So today's segment is just about that. Do this if you want to earn more money. So before I kick off the segment, as always, let's start with you introducing yourself. Let's see who's tuned in the comment section. I want you to introduce yourself, who you are, where you're tuning in from, and what are you hoping to get out of today. So I love meeting new people. If you're not already following me, please do so. And if you're not already on my email list, sign up for my email list at gkmcoaching.com. Because on the email list, if you're on my email list, sometimes I do sessions on Zoom just for people who are on my email list. So you don't want to miss out on those great free Zoom calls that I do whenever I feel like doing them. So make sure you are on the email list if you haven't already signed up. As always, I like to know where you're tuning in from, so let me know in the comment section. So I'm going to get right into this segment because today's segment is all about if you want to earn more money in your career, then you have to do these things. Here's what you need to do, okay? Before I begin, I hope you have a pen and paper ready to write these tips and advice that I'm going to share with you. That is going to really help you earn more money in your career, okay? I guarantee you, if you follow these steps that I'm going to teach you today, you will end up earning more money in your career, okay? So let's begin. Step 1. In order to earn more money in your career, here's the number one thing you have to do. Build an abundance mindset. So what do we mean by abundance? Okay, so this is the most crucial component if you really want to make more money. It's one of the things that no one talks about. Everyone is giving advice on, oh, do this, have your resume, have your LinkedIn profile, and all the other great things. But the thing is, if you don't have that mindset for abundance, for attracting money, manifesting money into your life, manifesting anything you desire, then guess what? It's going to create an obstacle in the way of you earning more money. So if you want to earn more money, then it starts with having that mindset, okay? Famous spiritual teachers, famous people who have mastered manifestations like Neville Goddard, for example, all talk about your thoughts create your life. Let me say that again. Your thoughts create your life. Our thoughts is what we're going to have in our life. So whatever our thoughts are is what we're going to manifest. It's what we're going to create into our life. So, for example, if we truly believe that we can make more money in our career, or if we truly believe that the employer is not going to pay me what I'm asking for, then guess what's going to happen? The employer is going to mirror back to you exactly just that. They're going to say, no, we don't want to pay you that. Here's our budget. Let me know how many times had this. Let me know in the comment section if this happened to you. You asked for a salary, but you also had the fear that the minute you ask for this, the employer or HR is going to say, that's not our budget. And it's not within our budget. Let me know in the comment section. And that is what happens when we are in that fear mindset, right? We have fears and doubts that's going to happen. Yes, Johan, thoughts become things. Yes. Yes. Perfect example, right? What we think is what's going to happen. How we feel internally is what's going to project outside into our life, right? Every single person is going to mirror back to us what we feel inside. So, abundance mindset, without this, you won't be able to make more money. Or you will, but eventually you're going to hit a roadblock and an obstacle because that fear is just going to keep coming at you and talking to you and like, who are you to make more money? This can't happen to you. You're not the lucky one. Only lucky people make more money. Only people that have good luck make more money, right? Those fears and doubts. Also, we can't attract more money if we are in the mindset of lack. So let me give examples around this. Meaning, if we think we don't have money, we always constantly thinking we don't have enough money, then what's going to happen is you're not going to have enough money. I've been having these conversations when people are messaging me in DM, I would love to hire you, but I don't have the money. And I quickly say, no, rewrite that to I have the money. I already have the money in my bank account. I already have enough money to pay for this. These are the things I actually have incorporated for a couple of years into my life, into my mindset. I also had money blocks, to be honest. Okay, so I'm speaking from experience here. How having that mindset around money, our thoughts and energies around money is what's going to project, right, into our lives. So, for example, thinking that I don't have enough money, always fearing to spend money, is going to create more of that. So if we don't have something, is our thoughts is I don't have enough money, then the universe is going to create just that more for ourselves in our life. We're not going to have enough money, right? One of the things I started to do was every time I spent money, I gave the energy of love. I gave the energy of gratitude, meaning I used to close my eyes and I set the intent. One, thank you, God, for giving me money to buy this. And the amount of what I'm spending today, I get 10 times back. I've been doing this for 2 years. Every time I spend money, I just set the intent that I get it 10 times back. Now I do is every time I'm paying bills, every time I'm spending money, I just close my eyes and I thank universe for giving me money to buy this. So if it's groceries, thank you for giving me money to buy my groceries. Thank you for giving me money to buy these yummy food. Thank you for giving me money to be able to eat at a yummy restaurant. Again, the energy, right? And that really started to really changed my life in terms of money. I started to get money. I was never in lack. Guys, I'm not saying this was the easy thing to do, but the more I stayed consistent with it over time, my energy around it started to change, right? I always have enough money. Money just flows into my life. So I want you to write these affirmations down. Money just flows into my life. Close your eyes and say it with me. Money just flows into my life. I always have enough money. My bank account is growing every single day. Money is just increasing and increasing every single day. I get paid $5,000 every day. Whatever. These little affirmations will change your life. Next time you go and pay a bill, close your eyes and say, thank you, God. Thank you, universe, for giving me money to pay this bill. And I set the intent that I get back 10 times what I'm spending today. This phrase alone, you keep doing it over and over and over, will shift your mind. Okay? Now, the energy we give around money is what we're going to attract. Now, someone said something really interesting yesterday in one of my comments that, when it is having more money enough, where do we draw the line with being content and being greedy? Now, That's a perfect example of energy around money. If you think having money is greedy, then guess what? You're going to have that mindset, and that's what you're going to attract, the greediness, right? But if you just shift our mindset to, if I have more money, I can give back more. Just a simple little tweak to that message. Just rephrasing it to, no, if I have more money, if I have the ability to make more money, then I can give back more. I can give back more, right? I can help the needy. I can give back to charities. I can donate money. I can, for example, in Christmas time, we spend more money, the food drive, we can give to food drive. But if you don't have money to spare, how can we give back, right? So making more money isn't greedy at all. Again, your mindset. It's your thoughts were create where you wanted to create. So that's the power we hold. So the first thing we have to do if you want to earn more money in our careers, in our life, then we have to have an abundance mindset. We have to love money. If you want to make more money, you got to be in love with money. Just say, money loves me. I love money. Money is just flowing and it's pouring down. Money just flows like water into my life. Money just flows like a river into my life. Keep saying it and keep saying it until you feel good. The first time you say it, you may feel awkward depending on where you are with money, the relationship you have with money. So depending on that, but keep affirming every single day. I shared a tool last week with everybody, affirmations around money. Feel free to go onto my post and grab it. Let me drop it now, actually. I should have it. These affirmations have changed my life. So here's money affirmations. I'm dropping it in the chat. Grab it. Listen to this every single day. Listen to it day and night. Okay, so there it is. I dropped it in the chat. Grab it. So that is one thing, the first thing we must do in order to create more money, more abundance in our life. If we want to become high paying earners in our careers, then we have to have an abundance mindset. No room for fears and negativity. But here's the tool. I've dropped a tool that will help you subconsciously rewire your brain around abundance and money. Change self-talk to have abundance and mindset. Yes, Kush. Yes. I think Tony Robinson called it the money thermostat. Your beliefs only allow you to only earn so much, then goes back downwards. Okay. Maria, I would love for you to elaborate. Your beliefs only allow you to only earn so much, then it goes back downwards. I would love to learn more on what your message is. I'm not quite sure if I follow. Your beliefs only allow you to only earn so much, then goes back downwards. I would love to know what you mean by that. That can definitely make anyone greedy. That can definitely make anyone greedy. Okay. Again, Harry, I'm not sure what you mean by that statement. If you can elaborate on that, it'd be great. Now, greediness is, again, a thought process. If you think having more money is greedy, then that's what you're going to become if you do attract more money. But if you stay within the mindset that if I have more money, then I can give back more, then be humble about it, right? Being humble and share the wealth. So money doesn't have to be greedy. It's your mindset around it. Once it hits a certain temperature, it goes up or down with only that range. Okay, I still don't follow. I would love for you to explain it further what you mean, but I'm going to continue with the steps that you have to take. So I would love, Maria, for you to, what do you mean it goes up or down with only that range? I don't know what that means, but that's not true with the mindset. Like your thoughts can only take you so far. Yes or no? It starts with the energy we vibrate, the energy and the thoughts we have. So first step to making more money and in our careers or in our lives is to have the abundance mindset. And that requires work every single day. It's not you do it once and think it's done. Again, it goes down to how deeply subconsciously your energies are around money. So I've dropped the affirmations that you can play in the morning and at night and throughout the day, and you can listen to it. It will really shift your mindset around money. Okay, so step two you have to do in order to create more money and earn more money in your careers is you have to ask yourself, well, what am I so great at? What is my genius? What am I such a genius at? What is that one big thing that I achieve for employers in my job? What am I go-to expert for? So step two is to uncover what are you a genius in? Now, what I mean by, let me elaborate. We cannot say we are great at everything, right? We can't. Don't get me wrong. All of us have many talents and we have many set skills and we're great in a lot of different things. But what is that one big thing that we accomplish? What is the one thing we're really known for, what we are an expert at? So that's step two. We have to sit there and do some soul searching and ask ourselves, what am I so great at? What am I genius in? For example, if I take example Steve Jobs, he created Apple, right? We enjoy these iPhones, we enjoy Mac computers and laptops, iPad, because Steve Jobs and his co-founder developed the first Apple computer. Now, what was their zone of genius? Creating that. That was the big result that they got, right? They created the first Apple computer. Now, in order to do that, they had to have different set skills that they were good at, right? So, so that was the big result they created, but it wasn't possible without different set skills that they had. So they didn't go around and saying, I'm good at, and listed a bunch of things. Once they created the Apple computer, that's all they talked about. This is our genius. This is what we created, and here's why it's so great, and here's how you're going to benefit from it. They didn't sit there and talk about, but here's all the things they require for them to create it. So that's what I want you to do. What are you so great at? What is that one big thing you're always doing, accomplishing, the results you're always getting? What is your expertise, that one major thing? And I guarantee you this will be the groundbreaking of making more money, because that's exactly what I did, and that's exactly what I teach my clients to do over and over, is figure out what are you so genius at, what is your talent, what you're so great at, and everything else, the skills you have, the experience you has, is just contributing it to that big goal. Number three thing is, once we know what you know, once you know what your zone of genius is, what you're genius at, then we use that to position you as the go-to expert for X, right? For example, I'm the go-to expert for if you want to land your dream job and you want to double and triple your salary. That's what I'm known for, right? So then create a positioning for go-to expert. For HR, I'm the go-to expert for talent attraction and retention. But in order to accomplish attracting talent and the retention, there's so many steps, so much things we have to do, right? For example, attracting talent requires having a recruitment strategy, putting a composition strategy together, creating the hiring processes. Step two is I'm good at retention. Well, what is all the things I have to be good at in order to retain talent? Company culture, onboarding, training, development. So I'm good at doing all of this, but my zone of genius, the big result I get for employers is I attract and retain talent for you, because without talent, you can't make money, right? So figuring out your zone of genius, and then we use that to go position you as the go-to expert. Fourth step, once you know what your go-to expertise is, then we use that to position you on your resume, on your LinkedIn profile. Positioning is the key to making more money. Once you know what your go-to expertise is, then we can use that, we can leverage that to then position you for that. Then comes down to the next step is marketing, branding. Your marketing is going to be all about your go-to expertise, from your resume to your LinkedIn profiles. And that's what will lead to the next last step, is creating awareness that you are the go-to expert for this. And these steps that I just outlined, these 5 steps is the cornerstone, the foundation of earning more money. Once we have the foundation, then we can start making more money. But without this foundation, you're going to keep running into obstacles and barriers. That's going to create barriers. Okay. So let me know if this has been helpful. Let's see some comments here. So when you have money thermostat, maybe it only lets you earn between 60K and 90K per year. If it goes above, then you stop earning that much. If it goes below 60K, you realize you need to earn more. So when you have money thermostats, maybe it only lets you earn between 60K to 90K per year. If it goes above, then you stop earning that much. Okay, so if you go above earning 60K to 90K, you stop earning that much? Yeah, because you're going to earn more. If it goes below 60K, you realize you need to earn more money. Okay. If it goes below 60K, you motivate to earn more money. Okay. Okay. I'll be honest, I'm not sure if I follow you. But again, earning more money requires having abundance mindset. Figuring out and discovering what are you a go-to expert for, what is that big thing that you accomplish, the results you get for employer. And then 3 is then becoming the go-to expert for that. And number 4 thing is positioning yourself as the go-to expert for that. And then last step is the marketing and branding around that, because if no one knows you exist, they can't reach out to you for the go-to expertise, right? And I'm a perfect example of this. I do this every single day, and I've been doing it for the last 5-6 years. I am positioning myself the go-to expert for career professionals if they want to earn more money in their careers. I was positioning myself for HR expertise for businesses who want to attract and retain talent. The messaging then becomes so clear and so simple that people know exactly what to reach out to you for, right? And why they need to hire you and why they need to pay you more. When you position yourself as the go-to expert, equals more money, right? Now, let me use an analogy that everybody would resonate with. Who makes more money, a surgeon or general doctor? A generalist, a doctor as a general doctor, or a neurosurgeon like a brain doctor, a neurosurgeon, which one do you think earns more money? Let me know in the comment section. Which one do you think earns more money? A doctor that's a general doctor or a brain surgeon? So a general surgeon or a brain surgeon? Who you think earns more money? No, who earns more money? A general surgeon or a brain surgeon, right? Maria's saying surgeon. So who earns more money is, okay, so there's a general surgeon and then there's a brain surgeon, neurosurgeon, we call them, right? So neurosurgeon or general surgeon. A person who has some niche, the specialty always commands a premium. So the neurosurgeon who is just an expert in the brain, neurosurgeon, is going to make more money than a general surgeon. Devinder, yes, you are right, Devinder, the brain surgeon, right? The neurosurgeon is going to make more money than a general surgeon. That's the difference between becoming the go-to expert, right? So when you, and then picture yourself, when you have an injury, a brain injury, who would you want to operate on you? The general surgeon or a brain surgeon? Now take a step back and ask yourself, if you have an injury, brain injury, who will you want to operate on you? The general surgeon or any surgeon, or do you want the brain surgeon who is an expert in brain injuries, brain neurosurgeon to operate on you? Right? So, brain surgeon. If I have a brain injury, I don't want anyone to operate on me other than the expert neurosurgeon, and hence command for more money. So, lastly, to tie the pieces together, if you want to make more money, then we have to become a go to expert at something. And that is one surefire way to command more money for your expertise. And if you really wanted to kick up a notch, then you create your brand awareness around it. You build yourself as a brand around that expertise, which will then lead to commanding more money. If you want to make more money, you have to become a go-to expert. You can be great at multiple things, but you have to figure out your niche, right? Niching down. What are your expertise? What are you go-to expert for? All experience and skills are still needed for you to become that go-to expert for, right? Okay, so that is the end of the tips and advice. I'm going to open up the floor for Q&A. Let me know in the comment section if these tips and advice has helped you. Now, if you really want to speed up your result and you really want to make more money, like my clients have, so if you're really ready to make more money and you want to achieve this in a matter of days, then I would invite you to join my coaching program. And my coaching program has helped people really, it's helped people speed up their results, right? You are more than welcome to do it yourself, or if you really want to make more money. Okay, I don't think I'm able to share the screen. I was going to share the screen with you of clients who have gotten results. It's not allowing me, so I won't be able to share some testimonials. But now, if you don't know how to do any of this, or you don't know how to undiscover and uncover what your genius at, what you should be positioning yourself as the go-to expert, and then how to position yourself as that on a resume, on your LinkedIn profile, and then in the interviews and convert them into job offers. If you are guided to, then I encourage you to join my coaching program that has helped hundreds and hundreds of career professionals just like you make more money in their careers in matter of days. I mean, I'm talking about 28 days and 30 days and 35 days. It sounds like too good to be true, but the thing is, when you have a proven method and proven formula and you follow it, it guarantees results when you know what to do. So let me know in the comment section if you have results. If you want results and you're guided to work with me, feel free to message me and we can hop on a Zoom call. I can schedule a Zoom call with you to see if I'm the right coach for you. I'm going to drop the link where you can book a call with me. Okay, here's the link to book a call and reserve your spot in my coaching program that has helped career professionals just like you. Here comes the sales pitch. Yes, coach, here comes the sales pitch. So if you're guided to work with me, feel free to reach out to me. You can schedule a call with me and we can hop on Zoom and see if I'm the right fit for you. So let's open up the floor. Here's my Q&A section. let's open up the Q&A. Type your questions below. If you want to speak to me directly, I'm going to drop the link where you can actually ask your questions by calling in. Here's the link to call in. Okay, so hop on this call if you want to speak to me directly. If you have any questions, you want to call in and ask your questions, feel free. I've dropped the link. I openly invite you to hop on the call and ask any questions you have for me. So let's do this. Abundance mindset for the people who are joining late. Thank you, Coach, for recapping for everybody that's joining late. Want the expert. Yes, right, Johan? We want the expert to operate on us. Here comes the sales pitch. Yes, of course, there comes the sales pitch. Thank you for writing the comment and letting everybody know that there's a sales pitch. So, guys, let me know if you have a call. If you have any questions, feel free to hop on the call. You can call in directly and ask your questions live, or you can type it below in the comment section. I want to address this comment. It is this is what I mean by mindset and energy, the energy we give and project. And I'm going to be very vulnerable and say this. The old me would have been bothered by that comment, that someone's making a comment that, oh, she's sales pitching. But I'm not in that mindset anymore, right? Why? Because I know I'm the right coach for somebody. I know I can truly help individuals because I've been doing it for 5 years. I'm very content. I'm very confident in what I do. And me sharing my expertise, this is my gift. This is the impact I make. And yes, if I don't let you know that, hey, you can work with me, how else would you know? So my advice to everybody is let's not be so quick to dismiss somebody and put them down. We all have the right to make an impact in this world. We all have a right. If you don't ask, how would you know? Right? How would you know? And yes, I always, I'm not doing a sales pitch. I'm saying if you're guided to work with me, contact me. There's a difference. I'm not pitching myself to anybody. I'm saying if you want to results, speed up those results. You want those results fast. You don't want to be sitting there trying to figure things out on your own over and over and over and over. And it can take 6 to 7 months, right? This is my expertise and I get you there faster. You don't have to sign up with me if you don't want to. Only if you're guided to. I've also turned down individuals who weren't a right fit for me. So thank you, Coach, for putting that there. And I'm grateful that I'm not triggered by it. The old me would be triggered by these comments, but I'm not there anymore. I believe in what I do, and I believe that we're all here to make an impact. My message before I get into the comments is that I want you to all believe in yourself. You are truly gifted in what you do. And this comment about the sales pitch is also, I'm going to spin in a different way. We are all sales pitchers. We are always pitching. Even when you're trying to get a job, you're pitching yourself. It's a sales pitch. But correctly knowing how to sales pitch is a difference that will make in you earning more money. Now, what do I mean by this? I started this webinar by, hey, do this if you want to make more money, right? I gave you advice. I gave you tips. I touched on the pain points. If you're struggling with this and this is possible, what's happening to you, right? So sales pitches are not bad if we come from a place of education, if we come from a place of adding value, if we come and give tips and advice. And then at the end, we can say, hey, if you want this and you don't know where to start and you're confused and you have no clue, you can either go and figure it out on yourself, or I've already have it figured out for you. And all you have to do is follow my step-by-step formula, right? And that's what you're doing when you're going to employers on interviews. It's a sales pitch, okay? Thanks, Gurpreet. This was very insightful. Thank you, Maria. I don't think any business can grow if they don't actually tell people what they offer and how to work with them. Yes, great point, Maria. You should not do anything for free, which you are really good at. Yes, Devinder, thank you so much. You shouldn't, even you as career professionals, you should not even undervalue yourself. Ask for what you truly believe you are worth. But sometimes we may not even really believe we may not even be positioning our worth properly. I know I struggled with this until I hired an expert to help me with my self-worth and how to position, overcome my self-worth issues to then command for what I ask for. And I realized during that moment, during that coaching sessions, that I was actually underpricing my expertise. I was underpricing myself, and I wasn't even aware that I was doing it. With 15 years of my experience in HR, I can count firsthand how many people I've come across through candidates and career professionals that are not even aware that they're undervaluing or underselling and positioning themselves. Some come to realize when they're in a job that, oh my God, I am doing X, Y, and Z. I'm doing all this work, but I'm not getting paid enough. Let me know in the comment section if you've ever been in that situation, found yourself in a situation where you got a new job, you started to work, when 3-4 months or 6 months down the road, you realized, oh my God, I'm doing so much. I'm working so much. I'm doing so much work. I'm doing multiple things. I'm doing so much work, but my pay is less. And then you go knocking on HR's door, and who's HR? I am. I had so many people come to me when I was working in the corporate world in HR. I'm doing all this, but I'm not getting paid enough. So let me know if that's ever happened to you, because that's what's going to happen to you if you don't really know your true worth. And I have come to realize, even as a career coach who's worked with thousands of people in my 5-6 years, even through LinkedIn, my free coaching calls, my program, my courses, so many people are not even aware that they're what they think. I'm not even aware that they're underselling themselves or putting a dollar value. A lot of people think that they can only ask for what the going market rate is, and that's not correct at all. The market rate doesn't equal to your true dollar value. So we have to figure out what our true dollar value is. Good for you, Gurpreet. No harm in doing a sales pitch. You're offering a valuable service that can help someone accelerate their career moves. Thank you so much, Maria. Thank you, Gurpreet. Your free sessions have always helped and boost my week. I can only imagine how your paid courses can boost. Thank you, Johan. Thank you for your kind words. I completely agree. If you're successful at anything in life, your career, your happy marriage, setting up a team, play a sport, and all those, you have to be an excellent marketer and a good salesperson. Yes, Maria, you're speaking my language. I think the last conversation about selling is actually perhaps the best example of breaking the scarcity mindset and moving beyond that into abundance. Yes, right? In order to make more money, in order to command more money and earn more money, be it your career, your business, we all have to be good in sales. Without sales, we can't make more money. So the art of sales it's actually a big component in my coaching program. I teach sales in my coaching program, because without sales, without knowing how to sell ourselves in terms of benefit to the person we're pitching, there has to be a benefit for the other person in order for them to hire us. That benefit has to be greater than what they're going to pay us. So what we call it, the return on the investment, right? That benefit has to outweigh the payment they're going to give us. And when they see that benefit and they see what they're going to get, they're going to give you the money, right? So sales it's all about sales. Without sales, we can't command and ask for more money. Without knowing how to pitch and sell, we can't win proposals at work. We can't get buy-ins from decision makers. Sales is a tool and a skill that every single one of us should have. And it's the biggest cornerstone. One of the biggest cornerstone in my coaching is sales and marketing. And it's why if you see any of my posts with, oh, this person landed a job in 35 days, or this person doubled their salary in 28 days, because pitch selling. You can't go and tell someone, hey, give me 100K, and they're going to laugh in your face. It's like, why? Why am I going to give you 100K? Why? What am I getting out of it, right? So knowing how to correctly sales, right? Selling, but we're not doing it in a sleazy, slimy way. And we're not saying, oh, hire me and pay me this because I'm an expert at this, or I have this many years experience, or I have this fancy degree, or this credential, or this certification. We're speaking the language that they will understand. We're touching on their pain points, their problems, and hey, here's where you are, and this is what you want. This is the result you want to get, but here's how to get it, and I'm the expert to helping you getting it. And when you achieve that result, this is what's going to happen, the transformation. And that's where the buy-in happens. The buy-in, people are not going to give you more money because you have the right experience, you have the right skills, and you have the right degrees, and you have the right credentials. No. I've seen even people with the right degrees, certifications, and skills struggling to earn more money because sales, they don't know how to sell themselves. How are you doing? How do you portray yourself when applying for senior roles, knowing you are capable of handling senior role responsibilities, but on the other hand, you're told you don't have enough experience to be considered for a senior role? This is an amazing question, Mahoney. Thank you so much. This is an amazing question and a great question, because it goes back to what I was saying. Isn't about the number of years experience you have, right? Now, it all comes down to positioning, Mahoney. How are you positioning yourself for that senior role that you want? You know you're capable of doing, which is the first step, right? Knowing that you're capable of doing. Now, step 2 is, how do you position yourself in terms of the hiring manager? The language, the positioning, that they don't sit there and see that you don't have enough experience. Instead, they see you are the candidate for this role. One of my clients had 5 years experience, and within 35 days, she landed a role, a senior level role, a director level role, with just 5 years in her field, paying her 128K salary. 128K base salary. She went from earning like $52,000 salary to now earning 128K. Positioning. Overcoming the fear you don't have enough experience, right? So that is what our job is, to not talk on number of years experience, but our job is to speak to what the hiring managers want, the results they want to accomplish, the results they want. Bottom line of every business is money, right? Every business is out there to make money, profits. Every single person in the organization is there contributing to revenues, to profits, right? Either we are directly adding to revenues, or we are in the cost saving function. Now, the key step, Moni, you have to do is ask yourself, what do you do? Are you, number one, in the cost saving, or are you going to generate more money for that? Bottom line is money speaks, right? Money speaks, money language. You have to speak business language, and business language always comes down to the bottom line. The bottom line is money. If organizations can't make profits, what's going to happen? What are we experiencing right now? What have we been experiencing during the pandemic? Now, as we're stepping out of it, we're also experiencing so many people getting laid off, right? So many companies in the pandemic, either because of the restrictions and lockdowns, the businesses started to go down, and what do they have to do? Lay off, right? On the flip side, some businesses flourished and boomed overnight, like Zoom was one of them. Zoom was one of the businesses that just boomed in pandemic because it became in demand. And what did they have to do? They had to hire more people fast to keep up with the demand. Amazon is another prime example of business just booming. It just boomed even more in the pandemic. And what ended up happening, they had to hire more people. They had to hire delivery partners. So they created more jobs, they needed more resources. The businesses that start to suffer needed to let go, right? So bottom line is money. If you can make money for a company, be it from cost savings, because when you revenues minus expenses is profits, right? So if you're cost saving, you're generating more profits. We need to speak in terms of that. And then becoming the expert. What are you an expert in? You have to master your craft. When you know what your craft is, what your go-to expert is, you have to master it. When I say master it, I mean mastering it every single day. Every single day. And this is the component that no one does. People tend to think, we've been so programmed and conditioned to think that the only way to master our skills or experience or master our craft is we have to go and get credentials, degrees, and certifications. But that's not true at all. We can master our skills, master our craft every single day. That's the power we truly have in today's day and age because of technology, because of social media, because of technology. We have it. Even these, and here's a prime example. If you truly want to master your craft, if you have this piece of a device, you can master your craft every single day. Podcasts, YouTube channels, attending webinars, reading blogs, articles. Mastering your craft just means educating yourself on your field, your domain every single day and what's happening, right? Becoming an expert doesn't mean you have to go get a PhD to become an expert in something. You can be an expert in your field by staying up to date. I say, if you want to make more money, you have to master your craft and you have to be 10 steps ahead of the game. And how do you do that? By accumulating knowledge every single day through blogs, podcasts, YouTube channels. The amount of information and resources available at our fingertips is mind-blowing. But how we leverage that is upon us. Okay, I hope that helps. Thank you so much. I'm going to end it right here. It's 12:22. I'm going to end this segment right here. I hope this segment has helped you. If you are truly wanting to earn more money, you want to become a high earner in your career, you want to maybe land a new job opportunity, you want to make more money in your career, and you don't know what to do and you're struggling, you've tried everything and nothing's working, reach out to me, DM me, let's hop on a call, on a Zoom call, and I can walk you through how I can help you just accomplish that in 60 days or less. And that's truly my success, and that's I'm an expert in, is helping people earn more money in their careers as a matter of days. So if you want that for yourself and you're guided to work with me, message me, please message me. Don't hesitate for 1 second. Okay, I hope you have a blissful day. Use the money affirmations that I dropped. I will drop it one more time. Money affirmations, listening to money affirmations every single day will rewire your thinking and develop you to having abundance mindset. Having abundance mindset is the key to attracting and having more abundance. I hope every single one of you that's listening, I set the intent that money just flows into your life and abundance is just flowing into your life this very moment, right now. It is done. It is done. It is done. Okay? Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.